Hey, the ones of you that have listened to me before, I got introduced to Mike Ferry pretty early in my real estate career. I mean, like the first 90 days in the business. A guy I still work with to this day, he let me borrow his copy of Superstar, one of the Superstar retreats, and it was on VHS tape. So over the last 12, 13 years, I've had a lot of different coaches. Whenever I'd hit a bump in the road or some kind of plateau, I'd go out and find a coach or somebody to kind of look at to get me motivated or get me over the hump, and lots of times I went back to Mike Ferry, and a lot of times it's because I really just like the mindset. I like the prospect based system, the schedule and accountability, but the thing I hate is I hate the Mike Ferry scripts. And if you're having problems setting appointments for expireds and for sale ball owners, the reason is probably because of the script. Sometimes if you're using the Mike Ferry script or using the bold script, the reason you're not setting appointments and you're having a hard time, people are hanging up the phone with you, is because of the script. For example, my market, there are tons of Mike Ferry agents. One of the biggest offices in my market, the owner was a former Mike Ferry coach. So if I'm using the Mike Ferry scripts and it's 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. before I call that expired, they probably heard that script 50 times already. They know the script better than most of the agents calling them because, I mean, this is how it starts off. This is the exact words from the script. I'm sure you figured out that your home come up on our computer as an expired listing. And I was calling to see, number one, when do you plan on interviewing the right agent for the job of selling your home? Never, terrific, really. Okay, number one, they already thought they hired the right agent for the job, and that agent probably gave them the same script that you're about to give them. That's number one. The for sale by owner script is really, it's even worse than the expired script. I mean, it starts off, I'm doing a survey of all the for sale by owners in the area, and I was wondering, you know, I'm sure every one of these sellers are saying in their mind, oh my God, I've already done this survey 30 times. They know the survey questions before you can get them out of your mouth. Mike Ferry scripts, without a doubt, are the number one downloaded and distributed script in the realtor community. Plus, sellers, but here's the thing: if sellers see that you're telling them the same thing that everybody else is, they're just assuming that you're going to do the same thing everybody else is doing, and you're going to do the same thing their last agent done or their friend's agent done. Bold scripts are the same way. Think about it. You've got 100 agents sitting around in the same class, the same training program, calling the same list of for sale owners and expireds using the exact same script. If you're saying the exact same thing as every agent in your marketplace, the seller just assumes that you're going to do the exact same thing, and if it's an expired, they're just going to assume that you're going to do nothing.